Well, I think there's something magical in the joy of giving, and I especially think that's true when you give to someone or do something kind to someone, and it's only between you and God. And I don't think you can get those feelings any other way. So I think you're rewarded with incredible feelings. It's like giving the greatest Christmas present to someone you love. If you want to have those great feelings, you know, do something for someone or give some money to something to help people that you don't know. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about the Shoreline Churches, that we're sowing the seeds with people not only in Monterey County but all around the world, and I get to participate in that, and I get to have those feelings of helping some people that maybe, you know, only God and myself know. So, well, I've always been a big risk taker in my business life, and I think in my faith, and it's just come natural to me because if I feel like it's the right thing to do, and if it's a business decision, I've made all of the homework and really researched. It becomes a point where I have a fear or a bigger risk of not doing it and not participating, and what would my life be if I didn't do it? So I could say the same thing for my faith, is that if I feel it's the right thing to do, and I've prayed and I feel good about it, and I have my mentor friends that have guided me, then I have this fear of not participating and not doing it. So for me, there's risk in not doing it. When you do obey God and you take risks with your faith, then you're rewarded with His wisdom and His guidance and His blessings. And I think that is the greatest gift that you can receive. I've read a book called The Storehouse Principle, and it's by Al Jandal. And I think it's a great companion book to Reckless Faith, because if you have a love of stuff, you can't have reckless faith. If young people could read it, they'd have a better sense of money and not loving stuff. And I wish that I had it 25 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of heartache. 2 or 3 years ago, the African choir boys came to Monterey, and I had the privilege that 3 or 4 of them stayed at our house. And I can remember pulling up into the driveway and just having the worst attitude. Oh, I have to come home from work early, and there's going to be some strange people in my house, and they probably don't even talk English. But I climbed out of the car, and oh my gosh, 3 or 4 of the little boys ran up to the car, hugged me, and I think they called me uncle, and it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. Their love was like an electric shock. It was just startling. And I just think, you know, it's amazing that the way they give with nothing materially, but they give with their heart. And I think that says a lot about giving, that first your heart has to be right, and then the giving of oneself and time and money just absolutely come easily.